Good morning. Ooh, okay, good. Ooh, I thought I forgot my deck. Good morning. It's right here. Gemini, it's Gemini season, and Jupiter's in Gemini, and air scatters. I was having such a hard time finding things this morning that, like, where did I put the cap for my water bottle? Can someone tell me? It makes no sense. Why is it not in the kitchen? Yeah, I'm feeling a little scattered this morning, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to light my present candle to try to help us stay present. It's hard sometimes, especially, we're having these shifting energies that are kind of scattering. So this is from the Birth Date Company. It's a trio. You get past, present, and future. I love it. Okay, we're going to stay present. And you can get a discount with the link in my bio. Okay, and the discount code. Okay. Hi, Sap the Dreamer. I am doing fantastically, although I'm a little scattered this morning. Yes, I am. Kush Note Paper Company. Ooh, Kush Note Paper. That sounds really interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jess. Hi, everyone. Okay. I got to make this snappy. Hi, Chrisula. Hi, everyone. Okay. Because I have a busy day today. But this is Celeste of Astrology by Celeste. And this is the Astro and the Oracle program where I'm going to talk just a little bit about the astrology. And then I'm going to pull cards for Oracle guidance. And you're going to listen for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. I think we're going to do Jupiter and Gemini readings. Yeah, that makes sense. And I am using the Women of Myth deck from my wonderful friend, Maria Marmonides. Gemini rules friends. Gemini, you can think of friends, siblings, that sort of thing. And she's my Astro sister. Yes. So I'm going to be using her amazing Oracle deck. It's from Adams Media. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. I wanted to make a few announcements. First, I'll talk about, oh my God, it was so wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. The Norwalk Astrology Conference. It happens every Memorial Day weekend in Seattle, Washington at the same hotel. The Nalbandian family puts this on, and Laura Nalbandian is amazing. She says this thing like clockwork, so organized, and it was spectacular. The energy couldn't have been better with this Sagittarius full moon that we had, and Jupiter and Gemini, are connecting. The day we got there, they met in the sign of Taurus. So there was all this, it was just this beautiful energy. Now they're both in Gemini and they're still traveling together. But my friend Karen there's a group of us that all studied together at Deborah Silverman's school, as well as Sarah Astro Auntie, who a lot of you know. She was the teacher for several of us, and I interned with her. But anyway, we connected. We went to ESAR together. Now this is the second year we've gone to Norwalk together, and Karen had us over to the house for this amazing dinner and just friendship, fellowship. It was just so beautiful having this group of wise women that we connect with, and just really just feel the love, like supportive love of rather than how sometimes people, but women can get get competitive, and not to say there's never any little twinge, but there's just real love and caring between all of us. Yeah, and they all came to my talk on eclipses, which went really, really well. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, so that was fantastic. I started off a little nervous but then I hit my stride. Yeah, and it was just a wonderful conference. Oh, so much fun. Okay, now you can join me. I'm doing 2 more conferences this year. I'm going to be at the Astrological Association in Leicester, England, I need to figure out how you say the city name, in August. You can go to the link in my bio and check that out. I can't wait to talk about consultation charts and yeah, I'm giving a workshop and then a lecture there. And then the OPA conference in Park City, Utah in October. I'm going to be doing a 3-day moon mastery class where you learn all about the moon, her cycles, everything. So these are 2 conferences. I really consider it. Yeah, Colin gave 2 amazing lectures. Yeah, about media training and then about how to like use positive language with the signs, so that your clients don't feel like they're catching strays. Anyway, it was great. We had so much fun. Oh, I wanted to give this example. Okay, so Jupiter went into Gemini on Saturday, and it was so cool. Like I wore this black gown, black long length, floor length dress that had the strap. It was one shoulder. So one shoulder went across. And so this shoulder was open. There was nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wore a one-sided gown. Well, a friend of Colin's wore a one-sided gown too, but hers was the black strap was on this side and then went across this way. Yeah, it was, so this shoulder was out. So it was me at dinner. There was a banquet on Saturday night. So there was me, then Christopher Renstrom, then Colin, and then, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I can't remember. I want to say Rebecca. Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter. But and then her shoulder, it was just so perfect. And Jupiter and Gemini, so Jupiter does things, Gemini does things twice. Venus and Jupiter are traveling together. So fashion Venus, and Gemini rules the shoulders. So we each had one shoulder, exposed, but they were the ones like together. Colin is a twin. Gemini is the sign of the twins, but like there were 2 boys between us. So it was such a Jupiter and Gemini example. I hope that made sense. Yeah. I had such a hard time saying that out loud. Yeah, you're glad. Christian is glad Jupiter is out of Gemini. Oh, Jazzy. So happy to see you here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I need to put up more of my... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've got more pictures I have to put up. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, good. I'm so glad you called me. I would love to come to Toronto. The cold shoulder style. Thank you, twice but nice. Cold shoulder style. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Hi, Anche. Anche was one of my... We had a great time together, Brooklyn Astrology. Yeah. Okay. Let's get serious now. Okay. So on Sunday, I'm hosting a Moon Mastery Workshop for the new moon in Gemini. And there I'm going to be talking about Jupiter and Gemini, because Jupiter just went into Gemini last Saturday, as well as I'm going to be talking about Venus Cazimi. So Venus is having a rebirth, and you'll learn all about this cycle and what it could mean for you. And then I do a hot take chart reading. So this is a really good workshop to come to, because we want to use this Jupiter and Gemini energy as well as we can. And Jupiter is in detriment in the sign of Gemini. So it's a little like, it's an air sign, air scatters. Jupiter likes to be like more big picture. Gemini wants the facts. So it's somewhat of a mismatch. So, yeah. Oh, a great Jupiter and Gemini story I saw this morning is that North Korea is like launching these air balloons full of like garbage and poop and such over into South Korea as like because South Korea sends balloons apparently with like K-pop stuff and news and food and medicine over into North Korea. Well, now North Korea is sending back like poop and such. And so these big, massive balloons, huge things, Jupiter in Gemini, filled with air. And I posted in my stories one that was like 2 bags. And then in the wind, and Jupiter went into Gemini and it's applying to Pluto. And Pluto rules things like excrement. Yeah. And so they're sending this garbage through the air, and Pluto's in an air sign too, Aquarius, across. And it's like this. Yeah. Yeah. So it's such a good story in line, as well as you're going to be seeing a lot of things. There's some dark stories as well, because yesterday or Monday, Mercury was sextile Saturn, and now Mercury's applying to Uranus. So there's some shocking things in the news about children and such. Yeah. Something about Native American. I need to read this story. Jupiter rules religious figures, so something going on Native American reservations where religious figures are being held to account for what they've done to children. Saturn brings consequences for bad behavior. Okay, I'm a little skedaddled this morning, so I am just going to get to the cards because I've got stuff to do. You can listen to the podcast to learn more. And Monday was FAFO. If you haven't listened to it yet, F around and find out day. And yeah, I feel like there's like serious consequences coming for that. What happened in Rafah from the World Court or whatever. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that was just a horrible mistake or what have you. Okay, so Women of Myth deck. A couple people, I don't have a lot of time today, but a couple people can put your sun and moon and rising in the question mark only, and I'll try to do a few examples. Let's see. But let's just get going with this. This is by Maria Marmonides. Okay. Aries. I love this deck. This deck is amazing. It's so on point always. And you can see the back. Let's see. And you can think about Jupiter and Gemini, or just the energies, what have you. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, Aries. Pele, the eruption. So Aries, I want you to be really mindful about what's going on within you emotionally, because Mars, which rules your sign, is at home in Aries. So I hope this has been really wonderful you to have this Mars in your sign, like giving you energy. Mars strives. Mars wants to succeed and achieve. But it also rules conflict, and it's meeting Chiron in the sky. I believe it's exact today. And so when something comes to when the planets meet, we really see how the personal meets the outer planet. So Chiron is the wounded healer that wounds and heals. Mars rules action. So you may get some real insights, and this may have been coming in for a little bit, several days now, about how your actions, or maybe someone else's actions, wound or heal you, or do both at the same time. So this is really a great time to think about that. Now, the eruption, you also may have some kind of pimples or things happening. With this energy, because Mars inflames. Yeah. So notice that I have an Aries moon, and there's really this like a little pimple trying to form on my nose here. So anyway, you'll notice that sometimes, like when Mars does things, if you have the signature, but try not to have a big eruption at someone. If you're upset, try to dialogue it in a healthy way with healthy conflict rather than like just blowing your top. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Great day for all of us, but especially Aries, to be doing some journaling with your chart ruler having this aspect. Yeah. Notice if there's a lot of irritation or whatnot. Watch out for impulsivity, Aries. But it's a wonderful opportunity to learn more about yourself. Yeah. And not beat yourself up or anything, but just to be honest about, honest about stuff. Okay. Let's see. Oh, good. Oh, your back went out odd nights. Oh, so it's good to see you. Mercury sextile Saturn. Well, Saturn's chronic kind of pain. Mercury in Taurus. Taurus, you can think of the earth signs, health and wealth. Are you a Gemini rising or a Virgo rising? Or does Mercury rule your sixth house of things that go wrong with your health? If so, that could be symbolic of your back having issues. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good, Teresa. I'm so glad you liked the podcast. And my talk at NORWAC. Yeah, I really enjoyed myself. Ooh, Taurus, Dido, the heroine card, the lover. And so these are split between heroines, they're women of myth, and there's heroines, monsters, and goddesses. And so the heroines are thought to have been real people. So Dido, let me read this one, the lover, because, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you get 3 key words with each of the cards, or 3 key phases. All or nothing. This is like you thought you were getting like some really nice, sweet thing coming out. But Venus is what we call combust. She's in a death phase right now. She's dying to be reborn on June 4th. And so this is like relationships. Things can be a little tricky around relationships over the next couple of weeks. The next couple of weeks, especially leading up to her moving through the sun and like having those old stories burned off. But there's something about invisibility, weakness, and death symbology with Venus in the condition she's in right now. So all or nothing, obsession, and spite. And then you get her story. Dido, the pseudo-historical queen of ancient Carthage, is known for founding the ancient city and for her tragic love story with her husband, the hero Aeneas. Despite the aid and love Dido gives Aeneas, he abandons her. In her despair, she curses him with her dying breath. Then the card meaning. This card represents a desire to get what you want at all costs. So this is a great energy. Like this is journaling prompts. Okay. Now you might feel sorry for yourself because it seems the world is against you. Ask yourself what part you play in the current situation. A string of misfortune or bad luck. Ooh, I don't like this. I'm a Taurus sun. Can be a reversal of fate. Her advice. Dido's appearance is urging caution, asking you to assess the situation before you act rashly. You have a blinding passion for someone or something that is clouding your judgment, and you may be reacting out of spite or short-sightedness. Okay, this is the energy this week with Mercury sextile Saturn. It's separating, but moving to Uranus. Mercury conjunct Uranus. So this can be like blurting something out, like you don't get what you want and you're frustrated. Mars and Chiron. So you lash out, and then, it causes a big problem. So this is just a warning to not act rashly, to really think before speaking. Yeah, especially in Gemini season. Okay. So for Taurus, you thought you were getting like a sweet, like a sweet little message, and it's like, watch out. Beware the eruption. The eruption, the lover. Yeah, there's a lot of tense energy this week, but it's manageable if you stay present with what's going on. Especially since our chart ruler is not in good condition. Okay. Ooh, Draupadi, heroine, the advocate for Gemini. Yeah, this may be like you have to. This is like examining. I feel like these are Venus Cazimi, Venus combust readings. Venus and Gemini on her way to be reborn. And Jupiter is giving us the information, like some wisdom on how to deal with this. Okay, so this may be that you need to have some kind of conversation where you need to advocate for someone else. I'm getting like advocate for a child. It could be your own child or someone else's child because of some kind of mistreatment, or like say something to, be careful with saying something to one of your siblings about their child or something, or a neighbor. Yeah, there's something about having to find the right words, and it can be kind of tense about advocating for someone, particularly like a child. Okay. Let me see, do I want to say anything else about that? Yeah, you're being asked to stand up for yourself too. Paying for someone else's actions or mistakes is too high a price. Where there is injustice, speak up about it. And the words are boundaries, autonomy, and objectification. So think about what that could mean in your own life. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. Ooh, this is Monster. Dear Woman, the Watcher. Look at this. Dear Woman, the Watcher. This is for Cancer. And just because it's a monster card, doesn't mean it's difficult. Okay. Loyalty, protection, and faithfulness. Yeah. Dear Woman wants better for you. She knows you're deserving of the love you desire and the relationship you dreamed of. This is not about monogamy necessarily, but a relationship built on established rules and trust. Never settle for anything less. Ooh, Cancer. So this may be a call. Like, what happens when Venus goes and meets the sun? What is happening is that the sun spotlights and focuses us. So you're getting a spotlight and focus on some things about relationships. And with it being in the sign of Gemini, like you're getting the words to some things. And this is meant to help you understand, like, and some people are in relationships where they're just really not getting their needs met. And this is a reminder to not settle, just to, yeah. And this can be what's happening with this Mercury, what Mercury's doing in the sky, like recognizing, and as Mercury comes to Uranus is the great awakener. You're being awakened to things about, like, Venus, relationship topics with Venus and the sun, coming to the sun. Yeah. And it may be a call that there needs to be an advocating for yourself using, and it may be an eruption. Sometimes an eruption is a necessary thing that needs to happen in order to, there could be some breaking free of things that no longer serve you. Yeah. And it could be relationships of all kinds, not just love relationships. Okay. For Leo, Klimna, monster, the sadness. Ooh, this is some tough energy. So for Leo, just a call to, I really want Leos to recognize, yeah, this is a great time to journal about what is coming up within you. This is some tough energy this week, a little bit. Yeah. And the sun rules Leo. Yeah. And with Venus coming to the sun about, recognizing if you feel like you're not having enough pleasure in your life or something like that. Let me see what else it says. Feeling overcome, separation from loved ones, and the feelings of heartbreak. The advice is to reach out to someone you love. This is suggesting you're feeling some longing for connection. So it's Gemini season. Reach out to a friend. So maybe someone you haven't talked to in a while or seen in a while, and just make plans, especially if you're feeling a little blue, Leo. Let's see. Yeah. Jess. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Valerie. So good to see you. Oh, so Jazzy's face is breaking out. Yeah, it might be that Mars Chiron. It's happening at 22 Aries. So if you're an Aries, or you have stuff around there for Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn especially, because those are the cardinal signs, you might be having some kind of breakout. Your chin is on fire, Wendy. You're an Aries moon too. Yeah. Hi, Ascent Naturals. Hi, Raina. Yeah. Oh, you heckled the comedian. Jess. They're doing their best to make you laugh. Oh, my God. You couldn't help yourself. Hopefully they enjoyed the heckling, and maybe it gave them some energy. Like, comedy is a sport and Mars competes. So maybe your heckling gave them some energy to give a better show. I don't know. Your partner's left foot is swollen and inflamed. Potentially gout. Yeah. Mercury sextile Saturn and Pisces, foot problems. Pisces rules the feet. Saturn, chronic problems. And Mercury, yeah. Anyway. Splinterfoot girl. Okay, this is for Virgo. Splinterfoot girl, the escape artist. Yeah, this just to come in. Okay, Virgo. I'm just kidding. This may be to someone specific. Like, do you use the, finding fault as a way to escape from relationships, some of which maybe could be good for your growth, in order to protect yourself? Just some food for thought. But let me see what else it says. I feel like that's someone specific. I'm feeling like pursuit, escape, transformation. Reframe your situation, either the physical parameters or your interpretation of it. The meaning you assign to things can empower you or make you feel helpless. Choose empowerment. So Virgo, can get very focused on and seeing what's not right. Can you turn that critical eye and maybe move from that picking it apart, whether you're picking yourself apart or a situation or someone else, and use the mental faculties to reframe it. Wow, these are some tough. This is a tough week, tough energy, which is really interesting because last week was so joyful. This is like a hangover week. Yeah. But all for our highest good. Okay. Okay, Libra. Athena, the mind. Athena was a goddess of wisdom. And so for Libras, this Jupiter in Gemini, as well as Venus in Gemini, can be really nice because it's in a trine. They're both air signs. So I'm getting like friends and lovers with this. So trines are smooth, easy flow. So Jupiter is a benefic. They're both benefics, Jupiter and Venus. So hopefully, this is helpful to Libras. Athena. Athena, strategy, cunning, wisdom. Yeah. So yeah. And Libra can be about making wise decisions. Yeah, when you're balancing with the scales. Athena asks you to be decisive and strategic. Make a plan of action and stick to it. You do not have to wait for anyone else's permission to live your life. Trust yourself. You are the master of your own domain. This is perfect for Libra because it's a sign of I partner versus Aries, which is I am. So, yeah. So think about, are you getting mad? Like Libra can be placid. Oh, everything's great. Everything's fine until, that one thing triggers and then there's this eruption. So like rather than like focusing on the South nodes in Libra, can you think about making your own wise decisions for yourself? And like if you're in a marriage or a long-term partnership, there needs to be some consultation, but yeah, can you think about what are your needs? Yeah. Highly irritated. Yes. Yes, I did, Raina. Amazing time. Hi, Julia. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Sarah saying that card sucked. Yes, I know. I'm like, okay. Oh, yes, the Mars Chiron. Well, happy upcoming birthday, Raina. And yeah, hopefully once Mars gets past Chiron, you'll start to feel better. Yes. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So Thankane, the adventurer. These are, this and that can both be true. I'm getting with this duality of Gemini season, like there's the positive and the reflection with the different signs. Excuse me. The adventurer, Thankane. Let's see what. Victory, responsibility, reward. So I'm getting with Dido, if you don't like get all jealous, and because this is the axis of pleasure, power, and resources with the Taurus Scorpio axis. And there can be a nature about possessiveness about things versus sharing. So you may come up against a choice, like two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And are you going to be grasping or say something snarky out of the side of your mouth with the Dido card? Or are you going to choose your own adventure and have a victorious experience because you approach it with maturity rather than from the wounded child kind of imagery. And then you'll be rewarded, Thankane. Yeah. Be bold. Seek out adventure. You're not too old, too young, too big, too small, or too much or too little of anything to get started. Live life on your own terms. Give yourself an incredible quest of your own. So if you're like with the Taurus, Venus is the hand mirror. If you're just like comparing yourself to other people all the time and saying, oh no, I can't do that, or blah, 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 because, yeah. Can you be bold? Mars rules Scorpio, and choose your own adventure rather than, yeah. Okay. Okay, about eruption in Aries. Oh, so Jess is saying, is it eruption? Is it an eruption you didn't expect to come out, or a helpful tool in some way? Well, I think it'd be really helpful if you're feeling like, if you're feeling this internal like agitation, whether it's irritation or what have you, Jess, to like do some examining of what it is rather than pushing it down, because the huge like boom comes when we keep pushing things down. So like it's already there, but it may just take some investigation for you to get to what it really is. Yeah. But sometimes eruptions are helpful because they realize, but they can leave a huge mess. I prefer to let a little like steam off the top, releasing rather than a blow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Sagittarius. Maeve, heroine, the challenger. Maeve, heroine, the challenger. This is so interesting. The advocate, Gemini, the challenger for Sagittarius. Let me see. Let's see what Maeve says. Ooh, dominance, opposing forces, obstacles. Maeve is serving as a reminder that microaggressions can have a cumulative effect. If you're not addressing problems, they have a way of escalating until there's a major explosion or no turning back. It's better to notice these dynamics and shift them immediately instead of ignoring them and hoping they go away. This is great. So Gemini's an air sign, and this is about sticking up for yourself, was one of the messages of Draupadi, the heroine, the advocate. Because like if you're like, you know, saying something snarky under your breath, saying something snarky under your breath, it's a call to not do that. It's a call to stick up for yourself, the Gemini, before there's some big blow up or an eruption. Sagittarius, the Mars Chiron is trine Sagittarius. These are both Aries and Sagittarius are both fire signs. So, yeah, that's just it's a warning for to help you navigate. Ooh, okay, I gotta get moving. Oh, you're a Gemini rising. Oh, your inner child's been through it. Yeah. Oh, Quelvray, Gemini Sun and Mars. Ooh, okay. Gemini Sun, happy birthday is coming. Yeah. Hey, Ashley. Oh, Reservation Dogs. Is a show that had Ladice is saying that had a Q&A last night. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, the cards are in a mood. I know. I think last week was all like just so wonderful. This week this is the energy. Okay. Okay, Capricorn, you got Qualapolic. We're getting like almost every difficult card in the deck. Yes, we are, because this is a monster. This is a warning. Dear woman, the watcher and the warning. I feel like this is really bringing to life that story about what's going on. I was just in the Washington Post about, you know, abuse of children on reservations. I need to read that story. But anyway, so Capricorn, a warning. The Mars Chiron is in a square to your Capricorn placements. And this is a warning to like check in with yourself. What is going on internally? Yeah, this is warning. Treachery, straying from your true self. Always listen to the inside voice that tells you what you already know to be true. Be your own guidepost and in alignment with your beliefs, values, and dreams. This is about, like, do not ignore what your inner voice is telling you, Capricorn, because it's that wisdom is so helpful. Red flags. What I'm getting with this, red flags are not just pretty pictures. This is, with the Watcher, you know what you're seeing. You know what you're seeing. Don't push that inner voice down. Yeah. Okay. Hi, field trip, Karen. Oh, so Spiritual Julia says the Taurus and Gemini reading was on point. This morning I had a big argument with your mother about how she treats your children. Yes, that is so in line with the astrology. Mercury is separating from Saturn. That's Saturn and Pisces. Like, does she talk to Mercury communicates? Talk to your children with a lack of empathy, Saturn lack and Pisces empathy, or whatever it is, how she's doing, what she's doing, and you needed to advocate for your own children and speak up, even though maybe it was difficult. To your elders. Saturn rules elders, your mother. But it's not fair what she's doing. And it's Gemini season. Yeah. And you just had to say what you had to say. And hopefully what you said to her, I mean, I don't know your mother. I'm hoping that she'll do some internal thought process, but I don't know. My first instinct is, anyway, yeah, you know who she is. But she brought you into this life. She took care of you as a child. She's not perfect. But I love that you advocated for your own children and put her on notice that this cannot continue. Okay. Ooh, so for Aquarius, Atalanta, the runner. She's a heroine. She's a heroine, the runner. Maybe you just need to go for a run. Or stop running from your problems, Aquarius, and handle them head on. That's what I'm getting for someone. Someone is Leo, the sadness, running from the sadness, rather than dealing with what's going on within. But Pluto's in Aquarius, so you're not going to be able to run too much longer because Pluto is going to bring some transformation to you. And how do you run from your problems? Is it through endless scrolling on the internet? Is it through, eating, drinking, whatever? Shopping? There's so many ways we can avoid what we need to deal with. This is a good week to deal with things head on because Saturn traditionally rules. Mercury's talking to the both rulers of Aquarius, separating from Saturn, the traditional ruler, and moving to Uranus. So you cannot keep running. There's going to be something coming to your conscious attention that you need to deal with it. And if it's like something about sadness, tomorrow we're having a first quarter moon in Pisces. Like, you might just need to let it out. Let the tears flow, Aquarius. And this is speed, focus, efficiency. Focus on what matters and consider the why of why you're doing things. Look at delays and setbacks as an essential part of the plot. Saturn delays, like, yeah, I had all kinds of travel delays when I was driving the other day, like, yeah, twists and turns. So, yeah, I think that's a great message for Aquarius. Hi, Catherine. Ah, I am horse. Yes. Ah, Catherine. No, I'm not getting COVID. Yeah, I'm going to take some emergency after this. Yeah, I am a horse. That, thank you. And I have some in my kitchen. Yeah. Breda says we need a new deck. These cards are unnecessarily aggressive. Yeah, this is a tough reading this week. Let's see what Pisces. Hopefully Pisces. Maybe Pisces will get a really nice card. Let's see. I'm shuffling. Yeah, I'm congested. It's my allergies too. Ah, Sky Woman, the nature lover. Pisces got a nice card. Sky Woman, the nature lover, and this looks like someone pregnant on a cloud. And Splinterfoot Girl was Virgo. Let's see how these work together. Let's see. Sky, the nature lover. Okay. Ooh, I got a rush. Nature, peace, tranquility. There's a primal need to reconnect with nature now. Take a walk in the park. Sit outside and feel the sunshine on your face. Plant your feet in the ground. Care for an animal friend. The answer is in the stillness of nature. So you may need to escape from work a little early, Pisces, and just enjoy some nature. Okay, that was Pisces got the best reading of them all. Okay, I got to really rush. Okay. Oh, it got ugly fast. You might have hit below the belt. Yes, that's the energy of this week. That Mars Chiron. Yeah, there's energy to like with Jupiter trine Pluto. There's energy when Pluto is activated to like almost like psychologically tear someone's skin off with what you say. And that could Mercury Saturn, like Saturn can be yeah, but sometimes you need to speak up. Oh, you were left to fend from your yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, MO88 for the badge. Thank you. The Hillbilly African. I love that handle. Oh, yeah. Jacqueline, I'm glad you made it. Oh, your kids hugged you and thanked you. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, Julia. You advocated for your kids. They hugged you and thanked you. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you should be proud. Luna's been called a volcano. Do you have a lot of Aries energy? Yeah, it's a week. Yeah, it's a week. It's a week tomorrow. Yeah, I hope. Yeah. Oh, Jazzy's trying to. Oh, is this Jazzy from class? Yeah, you're trying to detach from your family. Yeah. Yeah, some great comments in here. Okay. But I gotta. Oh, good, Mary. I'm so glad you liked my session at Norwalk. I'm so glad. Yes. Okay. Okay. When is this energy going to move? Like, I hate to inform you, but the new moon in Gemini is a little tense because Venus is squaring Saturn. So, but there's good stuff too. But I think Gemini season, like the rest of it, is going to be. It's a little tense. Yeah. Okay. Let me do. I can only do. Okay. Odd nights. Yeah. So Cap Sun, Taurus Moon. Cap Sun, Taurus Moon, Libra rising. Ooh. Okay, odd nights. Something's going to come up. Something's going to come up within the next week where you got the Guadalupe, the warning, the lover, and the mind, Athena. So something's going to come up, and you're going to get like an intuitive hit. I want you to not ignore it. And it may be something about it may be within you. I think it may be someone. It may even be a stranger, like giving you the business. And just use your, like, make a wise choice. Don't get into it with, this is what I'm getting for you. When you wrestle with a pig, you both get dirty and the pig likes it. That's your reading. So choose wisely. Yeah, choose wisely. That's your reading. Okay. Oh, and Sag the Dreamer. Libra Sun, Leo Moon, and then Cancer Rising. Okay, so Sag the Dreamer. This to me, I want you to get out of your head and into your heart, because sometimes with Libra energy, it can be very it's airy and detached. And I think like this is a call for you to like really get in touch with your inner self. There may be something that's bugging you that you're not really acknowledging. But I think with this energy this week, it would be in your highest good to connect with what it is. Yeah. And the Watcher. What was that Watcher card about the Deer Woman? There's something here. The Deer Woman. Loyalty, protection, faithfulness. I feel like you just need to recognize, it doesn't mean the relationship is not good, but you, like as a Libra rising with that partnering energy, just recognizing there may be something, a relationship where you're feeling like you're not getting the loyalty back that you put in. It may be you need to change your perspective, and maybe you need to have a conversation with the person. And if you're willing to hear what they have to say, because what they say back may be disappointing. This could be a friend. This could be a friendship where it's just time to have a conversation. I have got to go. I've got to walk my dog and I have a reading. So take good care. I hope this was helpful. I know these cards were a little difficult, but you know, it's not always puppies and rainbows, but there's energy for just recognizing things, and it can be really good. Okay, take good care. I'll be back on Friday with Lateo Wong talking about his Mythic Heroes deck. Okay, bye.